All right, let's do number 4. Carlos and Clarita are tired of working with animals. They want to sell Doritos and Cheetos instead. We have some information for startup costs, and we have some income requirements. And we're going to answer, is this a good business venture for our good friends Carlos and Clarita? We're going to complete these 4 things. So let's go ahead and see what we need to do, and then we can go ahead and read. Create an inequality to represent each constraint. Let's do that first. Startup costs. Clarita's uncle works at Cook's Brothers and can get them a discount if they buy in bulk. If they buy at least 5 boxes of chips, their cost for each Doritos bag will be $1.50 and the cost of each Cheetos bag will be $2. The combined they combined their savings and can afford to buy a maximum of $60 worth. All right, well, we got some trick information. 3 numbers are about money. One of them says buy at least 5 boxes of chips. Well, that's kind of extra information. That is not going to be needed for us, even though it does trick us by saying at least. We are going to need to use the 3 numbers that relate to money because it's about costs. Maximum of $60, right? Maximum of $60 means I cannot go beyond it. It is a constraint. I can only spend $60 because that is how much they have in their pocket. It's going to be $1.50 per bag of Doritos, and $2 per bag of Cheetos. So X is number of Doritos. Y is number of Cheetos. Just like dogs and cats, right? Okay, next one. Income requirements. This is only a good idea if they can make more money than their initial investment for the startup costs. As such, they plan to sell the Doritos for $3 and the Cheetos for $4. That should make sense because it's twice or double the amount that they had to pay for it. In order to buy Six Flags season passes, woohoo, they need more than $180 so they can afford gas and snacks too. So they need more than $180, more than $180. They need more. It doesn't say that they can have $180. So it needs to just be strictly greater than. 3x plus 4y would be our selling or our income that we are going to obtain. All right, did that. Boop. Graph it. Here we go. This is the same as we just talked about for 2 and 3. We're going to find the intercepts of these. It's just the easiest. We could convert to slope-intercept form, but it'll be, I think, the easiest for us to do intercepts. So here we go. Gonna move. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna try to not move this paper. Here we go. Boop. Doop. X equals 0 for both, and y equals 0 for both. Okay, so this is going to be 2y equals 60. If you're confused on how I'm doing this, please go back and do number 2 and number 3. 2, y equals 30, 0, 30. Okay, this is going by 5s, so this is going to be 30. Boop. Okay, next one. For this one, we're going to have 150 x equals 60. If I divide by 150, x is going to be equal to 40, I believe. Let me just double check that with my answer key. Okay, next. X equals 0 for the income. So 4y equal 180 divided by 4. Y equal 45. 45. And 3x equal 180 divided by 3. It's like 18 divided by 3, so it's 60. All right, let's go ahead and graph this up. I already put the 0, 30, so now I need to go ahead and put the 40, 0. This inequality is going to be a solid line. And I want less than, right? Just very similar to class. It's just a restriction on what they have, a constraint. So I can only shade the triangle underneath. Okay. Now for the other line, we had more than strictly, so it does not have the equal to part. So I am going to make a dashed line going through 60 on the x-axis and 45 on the y-axis. Huh. They're parallel. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I need more. This is how much money I want to make, or Carlos and Clarita want to make. They want to make more. So I'm going to go ahead and shade above. Not going to go into the negatives, though, because we can't have any negative Doritos or Cheetos. Interesting. Done. Next, determine if there are any combinations of items that can satisfy both. Is there any area where they overlap? Heck no. No overlapping areas of solutions. So, no combinations of Doritos and Cheetos work. Next and last, make a recommendation to Carlos and Clarita. Well, there's no solutions. What a horrible idea. Carlos and Clarita, you silly twins. This is not going to be a good idea. They either need to raise the price and sell these for more, or they could get these for cheaper maybe. Maybe they can strike a deal and convince their uncle, Clarita's uncle, to get them an even better deal, because right now there's no overlap. So this is going to be a horrible idea. They're not going to make $180 selling it at that price for what they have. So this is not a good idea. This is not a good, if I rephrase question, this is not a good business venture. This is not a good business venture because there are no solutions. Again, Carlos and Clarita, and here's the context, right? Cannot make enough money to satisfy the income requirement. And the startup cost. There's no overlapping area on the graph. There are no combinations that will allow Carlos and Clarita to find a solution to their business venture. Again, they either need to sell these for more. Sell for more. I'm sorry, I ran out of room, so now I'm just jotting ideas. Sell for more, buy for less. If they can either increase what they can sell for, or maybe they need to lower their goal, or maybe they need to get more money so they can buy more, or they can go ahead and try to lower the cost. So either thing, any of these four things, they could change in order to change something here, because right now there's no solution. So there's lots of things they could do to fix it, but right now they really should not do this business the way it's set up. All right, thanks for your attention. You got it.